It's fights like this that makes me glad I gave up on this game. Again, Elvish, I'm not saying anything, I'm just keeping my... Yeah. Why did you bring electric? He's not weak to electric. The frick is going on with my game today? Right, I'm guessing I'm gonna have to switch to a different weapon.
You picking up phase stones?
Huh?
You picking up the materials?
No. I'm letting everyone else pick it up.
Because they're phase tones.
They're what?
Phase stones.
Okay.
Decorations.
Oh, I've got like 300, dude. Like, seriously, I have like 300 of them.
If Dank was able to have landed that, he would have been able to get a ride.
Oh yeah, but he turned just so it wouldn't have made any difference. Yeah. Again, Elvish, it's understandable. I understand, man.
I know you do.
Oh, hey, Elvish!
Hey guys.
Well, I did say voice chat is open for anyone and everyone, so...
I was going to ask, but I wanted to wait for an opportune moment to reveal myself.
Elvish, if you're going to reveal yourself, please take it somewhere else. We don't need everyone seeing your privates.
If I revealed myself to anyone right now, I would freeze and keel over, so I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon.
So you say that, but you never know nowadays?
Oh, I do know.
Oh, you do know, do you? You have
Other
physical
people?
evidence and proof?
Well, the evidence and proof is that I'm telling you will not happen. I cannot account for anyone else there.
Uh-huh. Is that so?
Ironically, I wasn't anywhere near that explosion.
And yet you're still the one that died.
Yeah, I know.
Are you warmer now, Elvish, or still cold?
Parts of me are warmer, but the parts that I can't stand being cold are cold.
Aha.
Mainly my hands. No matter how many gloves I put on them, my hands always freeze.
Have you got 6 pairs of gloves on?
No.
Well, there's your problem.
And Phantom's on Dead by Daylight. Why am I not surprised?
Because he probably doesn't want to play Monster Hunter. It is Phantom after all.
I think he kind of got sick of Monster Hunter.
Well, as he said, he's high enough now he doesn't need half the stuff that's here. So what's the point? I've gotten to the point where there's not really much more left for me anyway. That's why I was happy to do something else. And then when Death Rain gave me the offer as, hey, do you want to play Peekaboo? I'm like, oh yeah, sure, why not? And then after, what, 4 games, she's like, oh, I've got to go. I'm like, okay.
Well, that's lovely.
Yeah, it was lovely, actually.
I'll give you a different game to play, but I'm only going to play like 2 games with you. See ya!
Yeah. That's pretty much what it was. But again, it doesn't bother me too much. Because I know Death Rain and Me Too have their own things to deal with, so that's fine. Plus, it was a good little distraction after... yeah.
Yeah.
Is it bad that I don't know anything about Persona 5?
Nope.
Kind of. Persona 5 is a great game.
I know that much about it, and that's about it. And I know that there's a cat that's like a ninja. But that's probably as far as I go with Persona 5.
No, the
Right.
cat's not a ninja. The cat just yells at you to go to bed all the time.
Oh, so it's just me, in other words. Oh, that's good.
Basically,
relate.
yeah.
So I can relate to it. Oh, that's good.
Pretty much it's just about a group of kids who manage to find their way into this alternate world where they can battle the hearts of corrupt people. And in order to make those people have a change of heart and become better, in inverted commas, they have to go in, fight the deepest corner of the corruption in their heart, and then tell them how to be, essentially. Once they've beaten the corruption out of them, they can just be like, do this, do that, and yeah, it's actually really compelling and interesting.
Okay.
Apparently every game in the Persona series is different. Like, in the 4th one, I know that it was all about jumping into televisions or something.
You're about to say something completely different, weren't you?
Yeah, Persona 4 was all about jumping into the video game.
Yep.
I only know bits and pieces about Persona 4 because of Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle.
That's a mouthful.
Yeah, I've already gone, what? That made no sense.
The only thing I know of Blaze Blue is
a fucking tongue twister for every game.
I seem to remember Blaze Blue had like characters from Ruby in it, I think, at one point.
It did.
Okay.
That was cross tag as well.
But yeah, Persona 5 is literally where the characters... Basically, an app appears on one of their phones. He's a delinquent and he's been sent to this area of Tokyo to a particular school. And when he gets there, this thing on his phone just appears. And he doesn't know what it is. But then while traveling to the school with this guy he just met, instead of finding a school, they find a castle. And when they go inside, there are all these weird knights who imprison them. And the very creepy, malicious volleyball teacher who abuses students is literally in there because he sees the school as his own castle and himself as the king of the school, because no one ever does anything to try and stop him, because something like his volleyball team is great and has a chance to go to the Olympics, so all the other people at school turn a blind eye to his abuse. So he's essentially the first person you have to try and take down. And like literally one of the first things you see happen because of him is one of the students tries to commit suicide. So
Jesus.
very, very full on game, but I would highly recommend it.
That's okay. That's interesting. I might have to look into that one. Another game I have to add to the list of lookups.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Like I said, I'd highly recommend it purely because it's really great and very thought-provoking, but it's also really fun. Like, it's not a game that gets bogged down in its serious too often. It really does know how to take its... It knows that it's a game that's not 100% serious all the time, which is really great.
Quest is up, by the way.
Cool. I'll look into that one. I'll definitely want to have a look at it.
Well, Persona 5 The Royal is coming out soon, and that's including a bunch of new stuff that wasn't in the original game, so I recommend potentially waiting for that to come about.
Okay.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, the Persona 5 main character is in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Yes, he is. Joker.
Yeah, Fat Joker, yeah.
There's Joker.
Every time I hear the name Joker, I think of Kamen Rider Joker. Let's can up your sins. And then he transforms.
What you'll learn to hear a lot is the cat in the game, who's a friend. Just whenever you do something good, he just says, "Looking cool, Joker!" And you just hear that so often. It's great.
Oh, okay. I know I've seen... Yeah, there's a fair bit about Joker I know about him, because, yeah, obviously Smash and all that.
Oh!
Joker.
Cyclone Joker! That's what I think about every time I hear Joker.
Good Joker.
Are we doing the same one or a different one? Same one.
Are you joining us, Darkin?
Yeah, just finishing what I was doing first.
Okay.
Calm your boobs. Alright, I joined. Ooh, pardon me. Sorry, guys. That was rude.
Don't be sorry, it's a yawn. Yawns happen.
Still rude.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Why is a yawn rude?
Just rude.
Oh, feck.
Oh! What you playing, Elvish?
I'm watching overs.
Oh. You're watching overs?
Yes.
Overwatch.
Oh. I thought that was a TV show. I'm like, there's a show called Overs? What the frick? Surprised you're not watching Marcus right now.
Huh? Me?
Yeah, Marcus and his boyfriend are both on at the moment.
Oh yeah, they are too.
Wow.
What, I can only multitask slightly.
Only slightly, eh? Only... Why is, C-Troll not joining us, Shadow?
You mean Dank?
Yeah. Is he doing something else?
No idea. He's going to take a break.
Ah, okay. Alright.
Oh, good, Dank. Have fun.
I would go get food, but I just had like 8 sausage rolls, so I'm good.
8 sausage rolls. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, my mum made them, so I was like, oh, hungry. So I had four earlier, and then I had 4 before stream.
Ironically, with last night's stream, I'm really close to finishing the hollow area fragment of, the hollow area section of Hollow Fragment.
That's a game that's all out online, guys, just so you're aware, since Shadow doesn't seem to know how to lead off with that.
Yeah, sorry.
I like how people
Anytime I hear the word hollow, I just either think of Hollow Knight or Sword Art Online.
Yeah, but when you've watched so many anime movies all having things called hellos in them, it's kind of hard to go, I wonder which one he's talking about. But then when you said last night, it's like, geez, I wonder what this could be.
Oh yeah, and the reason why I'm not watching Marcus or Dylan is because I'm not a fan of Fire Emblem. I know absolutely nothing about it, and I am not the biggest fan of Bayonetta. I just don't find either of those to be interesting games to
Really? Bayonetta
watch.
seems interesting, but yeah.
Bayonetta is basically just ridiculously sexual, like all the time, and that's just kind of it.
Yeah,
So-
that's Bayonetta. That's just Bayonetta for you.
Yep.
Really?
I mean, there are a couple of fun moments, but like even when I played the original game, just kind of
Oh yeah,
go to area.
She's overly sexualized.
Yeah, but I wasn't going to say that. I was going to say that even with just like the gameplay in general, there's just not a whole lot to really keep you hooked there
Yeah.
for a lot of things. I mean,
Your standard, what?
basically just a hack and slash.
No, beat 'em up. That's what I was trying to think of. Beat 'em up.
I'm going to quickly
You
say
stand up,
this,
beat 'em up.
Shadow. Did you send the flare?
Nope. I knew I forgot something.
Oh, brother.
Yeah, no, the only real things I ever remember about Bayonetta are the things she says, because she's sassy as hell and I love it. And
Oh yeah.
probably the 2 best lines she ever said was, first of all, when she kicked God into the sun and said, "Don't fuck with a witch," and the second one being when this umpteenth angel calls her by her name and she just walks forward and just says, "I feel like a fucking celebrity in this town," and always makes me laugh.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Bayonetta is a fucking queen of sass.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's why they made her.
I love the opening cutscene though. So unless you want to end up like fucking Eggman,
Eh?
the opening scene of Bayonetta.
There's a show of it.
Ah.
Yeah. They made a little animated movie of
No,
Bayonetta.
the actual game.
Oh, the game, is it? I wouldn't know.
You, one of the characters literally turns around and says, "Unless you want Eggman crawling up back out of hell, I suggest you start filling in that hop."
Huh. Is that a Sonic reference or what?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's Sonic reference.
Bayonetta was originally done by Sega.
Oh, of course, yeah. That makes sense.
Well, ooh, jeez. This lava fish is glitching like no tomorrow on my end. He just suddenly zorbed into the frickin' wall.
He zorbed. Did he zorbed?
Or absorbed into it, I should say.
Yeah, Nintendo only picked up Bayonetta so they could do a sequel because they were adding her into Smash.
Which is funny, considering how family-friendly Nintendo usually are.
Oh yeah. I'm surprised Bayonetta even got through without being heavily censored.
Yeah, and people want to get Master Chief in it now. That'll be interesting. Yeah, let's get Master Chief into this game. I could see...
chance.
No, but they've actually considered it. He's in actually one of the... Nintendo had a list of potential candidates to bring into Smash. Master Chief was in there. He only missed out by 2 votes.
Funny thing is, Microsoft will never allow it.
From what Nintendo were offering, they would have actually. They actually considered it. They said if people wanted it, they would consider it.
Ooh.
So it only missed out by 2 votes. So it's like, well, you could have also had
We
it.
might end up getting Chief in another set of DLCs.
Nah, I doubt it.
Oh, you'll be surprised if they've brought back Solid Snake. We might end up actually getting.
He was originally gonna be. He was originally in Smash anyway, so yeah.
Yeah, he was in Brawl.
Yeah.
That's right, because they did Metal Gear Solid: The Twin Snakes on Nintendo, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
I figured as much.
And they brought him back for some reason. Probably because they had so many people pairing him up with Samus or something like that. I honestly don't know why, but his codex entries are quite literally his Brawl ones. They didn't even bother updating them.
Yeah.
Same with Pit's Palutena's Guide and stuff. They didn't update it for Ultimate. Which is kind of stupid, because they should have.
Ooh.
But then again, it also makes sense.
Can I frickin' hit the bastard?
Because the Palutena Guidance stuff was only meant for Wii U and 3DS because of
Ah, you stupid fish.
because of Kid Icarus Uprising.
Fascinating.
God, this fish. Oh, he's fucking annoying.
Oh yeah.
Just stay put for 2 seconds.
There's another. Oh yeah. If you ever get a chance to watch a playthrough of Kid Icarus Uprising, Elvish, there's gonna be a character you're gonna love. He's got so much sass.
Oh, cool.
It's like, oh pity. If you don't plan on ever watching a playthrough, do you mind spoiling who it is?
I
Me
literally
spoiling it?
don't know anything about Kid Icarus Uprising, and I never plan on playing anything to do with it, so go ahead.
The character I am talking about is Hades, Lord of the Underworld.
Well, we kind of gathered that. Since usually they're all about. They're all Icarus or whatever that game is all about the Greek gods and all that sort of shit.
Greek mythology. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's what it was based off, Greek gods and stuff. History
Yeah,
class
the original
101.
game was based
Oh, fuck, I just get out of it and then I still get attacked.
Well, it's nice to know they didn't make Hades all doom and gloom, as a lot of people tend to portray them, because most people are just like, hey, Hades and Hell, they're the same thing, aren't they? No, they're not.
No. Hades is, ironically, very sassy.
Yeah, he's also... he basically didn't really want to be Lord of the Underworld, but in most of the stories in Greek mythology, he's just kind of chilling there. And he's just kind of like, sure. Hero comes along, like Heracles or whatever, and is like, I need to borrow your dog. Hades is like, okay, just bring him back in one piece, and we're fine.
Please.
Yep.
Yeah, he actively tries to escape the underworld.
Yeah, I know. I did Greek history in school. 'Cause my history teacher was a bit of a dick. And he didn't want to do anything difficult, so he just did Greek history. And that's all we did.
I was never really taught anything about history, really.
It was Australian history and Greek. Oh, for the love of fuck.
Oh. I only learnt about like a fraction of Australian history to do with sheep farmers, and basically it was just like, oh, you want to learn about Greek history? Well, there's this guy called Hercules, there's another guy called Hades, there's this guy called Zeus, and that's kind of it. And it was basically just like, now let me tell you how they relate to biblical gods. So any mythology was basically like, but now I'm going to tell you how they relate to the actual god who totally 100% exists because I know he does. So yeah, I've only really learned stuff about proper history and mythology recently because I was never really taught it.
You have a very
Yeah,
weird system at your school.
I didn't go to school, I was homeschooled.
Oh, well, that explains a lot then. Jesus.
Yep.
Alright, heading off to
Honestly,
Dubai I go. Oh, shit. See you, Sea Troll. Have a safe trip, dude.
Ironically,
no.
the moment I was forced to do LOT, language other than English, I got pulled into Japanese mythology very quickly and easily.
Oh, cool.
That's alright. Nice.
Mm.
When I had to do a
Rest-
language other than English, my mother chose it for me, and she said,
jeez.
"You're going to learn the Elvish language from Tolkien's universe."
Oh,
And
Jesus.
the homeschooling teacher who like grades everything at the end of it was just like, as long as you're learning a different language, it doesn't matter what language it is you've learned. And in hindsight, that is really dumb.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I got pulled into the Japanese mythos quite easily, and hence the reason why I really, when I played through the game Okami, I've gushed about all the attention to detail that was in it.
I've wanted to play that. It looks wonderful.
Oh yes, I could stream it from my laptop or my Xbox at any time.
Why don't you?
Oh, fair point. But if I do, I'd be doing New Game Plus, or I'd be starting from scratch, and yeah.
Then the problem with that is what? Just a thought, but
New Game Plus generally is, oh hey, you're playing through with stuff you didn't have at the start of the game.
Yep.
And with Okami, it doesn't add any difficulty to it. It's literally you're one-shotting everything from the start.
Right.
So I don't want to do that.
Right.
See, I pretty much grew up in a household that, for the most part, just kind of hated other cultures, so I never really learned anything about them, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I ever do end up doing a Okami stream, Elvish, you're more than welcome to come in and watch.
Well, I would, certainly.
And another thing about it is that I get the demon walls fairly easily, but there's one that's extremely fucking hard. I shit you not, it is so hard. I had to get a marker and dot every single fucking one on the TV. It didn't work. I had to actually record it and play it back to mark every single one just so I could fucking beat the bastard.
Interesting.
It's only one though, and it's an optional one, but because I've seen a playthrough of it and I know where the guy was, I ended up doing it and just gone, why not? And got another ability for the character.
Yeah.
I might actually end up doing Okami Tuesday, maybe tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe.
Yeah, fair enough.
Alongside, so I've got multiple things going.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, see, I've literally got it right here on my PS4, but the reason why I left it behind is because the controls start out inverted, which was really annoying.
Yeah, I managed to change that fairly quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just instantly put it to what I'm used to, and away I went.
Yeah.
Well,
I
see,
hold away to go.
I can't actually access the menu where I am yet. You have to do something first, and then you can do it, I believe. But yeah, I was just like,
I think you've just got to touch the touchpad to bring up the fan menu. I think that's the right one.
Pardon me again.
Oh.
Shit. Sorry.
Because you've got your fan menu, which is your start button, and then you've got your pause menu, which is your actual like quick game and everything and all your settings. For Xbox, it's the your three windows icon button thing.
In other words, button A does this, button B does that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And on PlayStation, because of how the share is literally brings up a whole different menu, I'm assuming they've got it assigned to the touchpad.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah. And knowing me, I probably was just not smart enough to figure out that I could do it from that menu. But anyway, how goes the monster hunting?
Yeah, not too bad. Haven't had much luck with that lava one, so go and do someone else. Well, I am anyway.
Yeah. I'm doing that as well. I'm just going on to a event list saying who's doing what.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just sort of more. I'm sort of just really like. There's not really much more for me to do on Monster Hunter now. That's why I'm sort of more.
Until Iceborne.
Yeah. Because when Iceborne comes out, there's going to be a lot of stuff to do.
Mm.
Oh, great! B-52's here. That's not good.
Yeah, and as much as I want to get Iceborne, I actually can't get it.
Oh.
I don't have enough space
You don't have enough space, what, on your PlayStation?
on my hard drive.
Well, you can just
Well,
delete
the
something
PlayStation.
else.
I have, and even clearing up games I don't play, I still don't have enough space. It's over 50 gigs.
Jesus.
Oh.
Buy a solid state, buy a,
An external hard drive.
yes, but a Seagate one, and it'll work with the PlayStation.
Any hard drive works because it's got to format it.
Because I know if you get a Seagate one, it works better because that's what's in the PlayStation at the moment.
Ironically, what I'd have to actually do is transfer everything over what's on the hard drive onto the bigger one. Because I'd end up just reformatting the other one for something else anyway.
Yeah.
I'd probably end up reformatting it so I could use it with my Xbox. Because I've got to get another hard drive for it. So if I get, say, a 2 terabyte hard drive from PS4, I can reformat it, pull everything that's off the current one, put it on it, and then take the other one, reformat it so it connects with my Xbox and only Xbox only, and works with it, and have 500 gigs there.
Yeah.
Huh.
And then I've got another 500 gigs for my
So
Xbox.
how come you keep on saying you never have enough games to play, Shadow, yet you've just said that your PlayStation is full?
Because it's stuff I've cleared through and through.
Huh.
Then, if you've cleared it through and through, why don't you just get rid of them?
I'm not the only one that uses my PlayStation.
Ah, so you can say that.
I have
Yep.
said it multiple times. And because of that, I've mainly gone through, found games that's not being used, like, that aren't there and hasn't been played for over 2 years, and uninstalled them. And ironically, the only 2 there that
What
fit
about,
that
have you used
was...
do you have a PlayStation Plus? You'd have to.
Yeah, I
Then-
have to.
Well, why don't you just save a lot of the stuff to the cloud? Then that way then it'll take stuff off the PlayStation. I'm gonna die.
While I have done that, it still requires the game itself to be installed.
Then install it on a solid state, on a external hard drive or something. Just a thought. But,
Yeah, I've already done that. That's how I've currently got my VR games. They're running from the external.
Huh.
And the built-in hard drive, even though it's only 500 gigs, it's only running stuff like Monster Hunter or Sword Art Online.
Yeah.
while the external is powering all the heavy stuff. So fantasy, the VR.
Yeah.
That way, if say something had to give and the stuff that had, say, like, that didn't have access to the cloud save, I can, I've got on the external world the stuff that I can keep on the cloud save. I've got on the internal. So if that data ever gets corrupted, I can just delete it and pull it from the cloud.
Yeah. That's fair.
Hence the reason why both are already so full.
Yeah.
Because I've just organised it right. The stuff I can afford to not get concerned about, I'll put on the internal. Stuff I have to worry about, I'll put on the external. And I ended up burning through a lot of the space on the internal and which is the exact same thing I've done with my Xbox. But and I have a lot more games on it. Ironically, most of them I've done everything for. Or I haven't gotten around to playing because of family butting in. I say that with disdain because whenever family butts in, it's always, oh hey, can we play Halo? Can we play Halo? Can we play Halo?
Yes, now leave me alone.
Of a
That's what I would
fucking
do.
fight.
Stay there.
And I turn around, can't you fucking see I'm in a different game, mid-boss fight, and unable to save because the next fucking checkpoint is 2 bosses away.
Yeah, but they're people clearly who just care about their own entertainment and don't care about yours, as most people are.
Yep. I literally turn around and say, well, if you that fucking exist with playing, I'll just set up another fucking TV with the Halo games you want to play on the my 360, and you can play them on that.
Okay.
And they've gone, okay. And I ended up doing that, and hence the reason why I'm able to stream. And I had my little sister back playing Lego Batman in one of my streams. In the background. Hence the reason why I'm gonna have to end up getting a green screen. Just so I can have it there and not have to be concerned with them being clean.
Ow.
Well, yes, it may seem rude. It's also like, oh hey, I don't want to have people going, oh hey, your sibling is, get him out of the camera.
Fair enough, dude. You don't need to explain anything to us.
Yeah,
I don't care how you do things. Just do them however you see fit, and whatever works for you, just do it.
Yeah, it's fair enough. We get it. Like, damn it! She went under. Go on, you two fight. Leave you two, Diablos. Go on, fight. Just fight for a sec.
As much as I hate to say it, people can be fairly cruel online.
Sometimes.
You don't say.
And I generally want to avoid that happening to my siblings. Well, yes, I get fairly fed up with them. They're still my siblings.
Yeah, we get that. Fucking hell, come on.
See, I'm basically the other way around. My siblings are usually the ones who cause extreme distress upon other people who play online, so yeah. I mean, my the oldest brother I have was banned from playing Overwatch because he abused so many people over voice chat.
So that's stupid.
Yeah, I said to him, why didn't you just turn the mic off and vent to yourself?
Yeah.
He was like, because those fucking fuckwits needed to be taught a lesson. I was like, but you got banned. Yeah. fucking fucks. And I was like, okay, you're almost 40 years old and that's your attitude. That's fine. Good luck with that.
Yep.
Thanks, Wolf. Take it easy. Enjoy your lurk, dude.
Oh, raid.
Speak of the devil. JB! JB! How we going, dude? Welcome, welcome, guys. Oh, Inverno, you want a dab? Hang on. Where is it? Wait. Dab. There you go. Have a dabby, mate.
Oh,
Welcome, guys. Welcome from everyone from JB's raid. How you all going? JB, how was your game today, man?
also, JB, I want to say, you and Inverno, the names of your game weren't showing up in your stream. So, might want to get that checked out as you're
It's probably
streaming.
it's probably like the one I had with Peekaboo. There is no like game. It doesn't appear because it's sort of a newish game.
They were playing Dead Space.
Really? Because oh wow, you're right. Yeah. Weird. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, literally on both of them, it was just completely blank.
That's weird. Who knows? Could be a glitch. Twitch has been acting up all week for people, so
Were they streaming from console?
I don't know.
Why don't you ask them that?
They're in chat. They're in my chat anyway. Yeah. Oh, no Xbox has issues. No Xbox. Oh, so it is an Xbox thing. That's alright.
I kind of figured if they were streaming from console, it makes sense.
A lot of the time, when I have that problem, all you have to do is go to Twitch itself and put the name of the game in the category section. Otherwise,
they're probably not near a computer or their phone.
well, in that case, it will just remain blank, and
Yeah.
it won't show up the game they're playing in the Twitch actual thing or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've got the Twitch app installed for my Xbox, and it automatically puts the game in.
Yeah. Well, what is it? JB just said that. Not JB. Yeah, JB said there's been Xbox issues, so that's fair enough. Well, hopefully you guys
Hashtag-
had.
No, never mind.
No, go. Say it.
I was going to say hashtag fuck Xbox. Go on.
Yeah. My PC, phone, and Xbox. Fair enough. Well, hopefully you all had fun over at JB and Inverno's streams. If you don't know who I am Dark and Tiger, the Tiger from Down Under. I'm a variety streamer, currently playing some Monster Hunter, just farming and chatting with people. If you are a part of the Discord and you would like to chat with us, you're more than welcome to. Voice chat is open for any and all. Always welcome to have more people in having for a chat. Hashtag all play consoles. Yeah, pretty much, Inverno.
Mother fudger.
So yeah.
Really don't like me today, Val?
Val doesn't like it.
No. Though I wouldn't be surprised I did kill him earlier.
Oh, that'll do it. Cool.
I hear murder doesn't go down well with most people.
Clearly.
It's not murder, it's just putting people to a sleep for eternity. Get it right.
Oh, well, to be honest, he did get back at me.
So in other words, he woke up for his eternal slumber just to get back at you. Yeah, that sounds about right.
He's got me back as he died. He's got me back just then. I think he's got his revenge. Plenty.
Probably.